Hi everyone and welcome. This is Elena and welcome to another card video. In this video I will show you how to do cluster stamping, and I'm using here MISTI tool. I'm using the Hero Art Zodiac birthday stamp set that was one of the September My Monthly Hero add-on sets, so it's still available. And I'm using a note card from the pool pack from Hero Art. I'm using the darkest color, the darkest hue. So I'm positioning that in my MISTI. And next, because the images in this stamp set are pretty small, so they're great for creating backgrounds. But if you stamp them one by one, it will take you forever, and if you want them to be lined up. So you will see here that in 3 steps, I'll stamp the whole background. So I'm just positioning those, trying to see where I want them to go without having many kind of empty spaces, like holes in between. So I took out all the images. I think I got out 12, all of them. And now I'm lining them up onto my note card. To put the card together, I'll trim this note card. I'll just make a panel and then adhere onto black card base. But I didn't have on hand. I had to get out in the garage to get my packs of paper. So just use the note card that I had handy. So just move those 2 stamps on the side, and I'll be using the Hero Art Bold Ink Aegean. So, and to stamp my background. So I'm just inking them up all together. Stamping once, and then I'll stamp one more time on top of it to have nice coverage. So when I move to stamp the on top, I'll just move it to the right side and remove those 2 stamps on the end, because I have twice stamped, I have those on the edge there. So I didn't want to be 2 same stamps next to each other, so I just removed those and I stamp with the rest that are on the lid of the MISTI. So next I move my panel down and I'll stamp the top. I'm just making sure that everything lines properly, so I'm not stamping on top of the images that are already stamped. So I think that's good. And here my panel is ready. And you see there is like a little empty space on the right side, but once we trim that panel and we put the sentiment, that little kind of hole will be covered. Here I'm just cleaning my mouse pad for the MISTI using the Nuvo's cleaner, the level 1, the red one. So here I'll stamp the little image that will go on, will be kind of the main image on my card. And then I'll trim a strip of black cardstock and I'll stamp the happy birthday sentiment on it. So I'm just trying to see how wide of a strip I need to cut. So this is about 1/2 inch. And then I'm positioning that sentiment. I'll pick it up with the lid of the MISTI and then stamp with Versamark ink and emboss with white embossing powder, so that sentiment kind of stands out and gives a little bit more contrast to my card. I'm quickly heat setting it here, melting that embossing powder. So I'm just seeing which colors I want to color that image and how I want to position everything. So in meantime, I trimmed that panel. I trimmed it about 3/4 of an inch, and then on the side, I'll add some glitter, like very thin glitter, silver glitter washi tape. So I'm just using my adhesive to adhere that panel down onto my black card base. So there's a little area there that's kind of, my panel was a little bit longer than the note card, so I just trimmed it off using my scissors. And I'm doing the same with the sentiment, but before I adhere the sentiment, I'm adhering the washi tape. and trimming it down. So then the sentiment will go somewhere around there. Kind of covering that empty spot. So now I already colored my image using alcohol-based markers. And I'm cutting it with my scissors. So if you have Scan and Cut, you can use your Scan and Cut or any electronic die cut machine. But because I want it to be closely cut, I use my scissors. I cannot speed up the video so you don't watch me cutting for several minutes. So I have the image cut. Now I'm trimming down the sentiment, the happy birthday strip, and I'll adhere it to my card base. I'm kind of covering that empty spot on the side of my panel. Next I'm using some mounting tape to adhere the image, the main image for my card. So you can use any image depending what zodiac sign the person you intend to send the card. You can change the images. So we're almost done here. I'm just using some Spectrum Noir glitter pen to add a little bit shimmer to my image. And with that we're done. So here's a little close-up of the card. I don't think you're able to see the shimmer, but you can see the background. There's the shimmer right here. So thanks for watching and see you soon in another video. As well, don't forget to click that subscribe button to subscribe to my YouTube channel. As well, visit my blog, ElinaKraus.com. See you soon. Bye.